What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Riga YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing a reading for all my Virgo sun sign friends. If you were born between the dates of August 23rd and September 22nd, then you are a Virgo sun sign, and this video is for you. October's gone. I don't know what happened. I don't know if you blinked like I blinked and noticed that October was over, but here we are. Okay, it's the Halloween, it's the Samhain season, and I thought, we've been doing themed readings all month. Let's do a special reading for Halloween. That's what we're doing today. This reading is designed to take a snapshots of the energies surrounding you this Halloween or Samhain season and let you know which direction you've been in heading and where you need to make adjustments and where you can improve and that sort of thing. So it's going to be more of a lighthearted reading. We're not dealing with the shadow as much today, although that might come up a little bit. It will come up a little bit. And that's why I got some crystal friends here. I've got my black obsidian skull. He's here to make sure that we're not afraid to look at the shadow, that we see the shadow of ourselves. I've also got a Scarlet Temple Lemurian. This is to make sure that we got some high vibes while staying grounded at the same time. I can't say enough about Scarlet Temples. They are amazing crystals. And we've also got the Dark Grimoire Tarot today. This is a dark deck, okay? I admit it. Right? But, we got to get into the spirit of things, so that's what we're going to do. Alright, Virgo friends, without any more talking, without any more delay, let's get into this reading. The first card we're going to look at is the Life card, and it represents what you should embrace this Halloween or Samhain season. And we've got the Seven of Swords. Oh, hold on a second with this card. Let me go deep into it. I'm getting all sorts of messages here. Hold on. The feeling I'm getting from this is calm within the storm. I think what you need to embrace is a sense of calm, even though your life is crazy. Okay, even though your life may be hectic and things are going on all around you, a lot of them may be negative. I think what you need to remember is to find your center, find out who you are, and realize that when you do that, when you know who you are, when you're attuned with yourself, your higher self, and your soul, then nothing in the outside world can really break down that barrier. That nothing can get to you. You are the calm of the storm. You are the eye of the hurricane. There should be calmness within you, no matter what's going on around. And I think that's something to embrace. Is trying not to let those outside influences affect you. Don't let them bring you down. If it's a negative person, put up your shields and realize that person's on their own little journey, and don't let their negative thoughts, feelings, opinions, words get to you in any way, right? And in that way, you're going to be moving through this world in a much calmer state. Okay. All right, this card here is the Death card, and it represents what you should let go of this Halloween or this Samhain season. And we got the Seven of Wands. Again, I'm getting the idea of other people. This is already a theme coming up here. And I think what you need to let go of is the need or desire to control or manipulate or influence other people. I think you're being called to focus more on the self and realize that other people are, they're doing their own thing. They're on their own journey. They're on their own path. And yeah, you can influence them, but you're just taking them off of their path, and you're taking yourself off of your path by doing so. Not to say that you should ignore all people, but I am saying that you shouldn't try to say oh, you should be doing this, or you should be thinking that. Focus on yourself more at this time, this Halloween, and I think you're going to find that things are going to go much smoother. You're going to feel a lot lighter, and it's just life is going to seem less daunting when you just forget other people and focus more on the self. Alright, this card represents your courage, where you've been courageous or where your courage lies. And we got the Three of Chalices. And I think you've been very good at connecting with other people. I think you've been good at community, creating and maintaining a sense of community, bringing people together, connecting with other people, and helping other people connect with each other. I'm getting a huge theme here, Virgo friends, all about other people right now. So far, your focus has been on others. This is a very good thing. I'm not saying that you should, back away from that. This is your courage. This is your strength. You're good at that right here now. You're doing a great job at that. So keep on doing that with the intention of not not influencing them, but helping them. Does that make sense? I hope so, right? If it doesn't make sense, let me know in the comment section. All right, this card here represents your fears, Virgo friends, at this time of Halloween or Samhain. And we got the 5 of Swords. Oh, man. Virgo friends, why are you so concerned with other people right now? This card is telling me that a lot of you are having fears that, people are going to turn on you. I think that's a fear, is that they're going to turn on you and you're going to have to either defend yourself or run away or have a pity party. Oh, no one likes me. All the things I do for them, right? And again, this goes back to, why are you so concerned about other people? Right? Who cares if everyone turns on you? Who cares? If you are the eye of the hurricane, then it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect you. Let them be them. They don't have the knowledge, wisdom, understanding that you do. And so they'll figure it out someday. Okay? That's kind of the mentality you have to have. Or they've got something figured out that I don't, but I'll figure it out somehow. Right? Goes both ways. So don't worry about other people so much, Virgo friends. That's kind of the theme I'm getting here. All right, let's move on to this card, which represents what you should celebrate this Halloween or Samhain season. We've got the 10 of Swords. A lot of sword energy. Give me a moment with this. I think you should celebrate your ego, but at the same time reel it back. The feeling I'm getting from this card is you're very intelligent. You think through problems, you figure out problems, and your ego mind will get you out of jams. It'll win arguments. It'll win discussions. It'll influence people, and that's a good thing. You should celebrate that. You've got a strong ego, and for all the ragging I do on the ego, it's got an equal and opposite positive, right? There's a lot of negatives to the ego, but it's got equal and opposite positives. And I think that's what you're very good at. You're very good at ego stuff, and I think you should celebrate that. At the same time, you can go too far into the ego, so be wary of that as well. You should have balance. You should be emotionally balanced. You should be balanced intuitively. You should be balanced physically, as well as balanced mentally. But celebrate your ego. You have a great ego. It's very smart. It's very intelligent. It gets you out of jams. It does have it's a double-edged sword, obviously, but you got the ego part down. Alright, let's move on over to this last card, which represents what to contemplate this Halloween or Samhain season, my Virgo friends. We've got the 10 of Wands. I think it's time to contemplate all the things you've been doing, all the energy you've been putting into socializing and mental things, figuring out problems. Think about all that and ask yourself if it's time to take a break, if it's time to make a change, if you've had enough of the current cycle. I think we're headed towards a new cycle, if you want. It's up to you, of course, Virgo friends, or if you want to maintain the old, but you have the option of moving into something new now. You've focused on other people a lot. Maybe it's time to focus more on the self. That's kind of the thing that you may need to contemplate this Halloween or this Samhain season. Is it time to make a shift? Is it time to move my focus inward towards the self rather than outward towards the community? Think about that this Halloween season. And now that we've seen all the cards, Virgo friends, I can definitely say, like I said, I have the theme here of you thinking a lot about other people, a lot about the world around you. And that's a good thing. You probably have learned a lot from it. I can't deny that. You probably learned a lot. But I do get the sense that now is the time possibly to shift more inward. So this Halloween or this Samhain, work more on finding your center, finding that calm within the storm. Focus less on influencing other people and getting them to do what you want them to do, or feel what you want them to feel, or be who you want them to be. That's not in alignment with your soul's purpose. You can influence people in a positive way, but let them come to that. Show them the way rather than tell them the way, right? Be the example that they look to rather than tell them, oh, you got to do this, this, and this. You've been great at connecting with other people and helping the community connect with others. So that's where your courage lies, and that's where you've been good. But I think your fears are in that same community turning on you. And so, that, again, the double-edged sword, you may be a little bit apprehensive because you fear that these people who may have once respected you are going to turn on you, and just basically the fear of the outside world not accepting you is kind of the fear that you may have. You should celebrate your ego mind and your intelligence and your ability to solve problems and to use the ego to its highest level. At the same time, be careful that you're not just using ego, and consider that this Halloween that it's maybe time for a change. It's maybe a time for you to come out of the cave and start to focus on yourself a little bit. I don't know why you said the cave, just because of the picture. That's not the metaphor. I'm trying to... Anyway, never mind. I forget I said that. Alright, that's going to do it for this reading, my Virgo friends. I want to thank you for watching. Remember, this is a general reading. Not everything is meant to apply to everybody, so take what works for you, leave the rest. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can reach me at my website, lightofriga.com. The link is in the description box below. Be sure to do all the YouTube stuff, the liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. I really do appreciate all the interactions that you do on this channel, so thank you for that. And beyond that, I just want to say thank you for watching. I want to wish you all a safe and happy Halloween or Samhain season. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this. Happy taroting. Peace.